Blessings and peace to you. This is SB Favor Thinking Podcast, and my name is SB Favor. How are you doing today? It is Tuesday, December 5th, 2023. Another wonderful day and another day to be thankful. As I always say, if you focus on what is good, then you can project something good to happen. So focus on what is good because there are no benefits. When you think about negative things, there are no benefits from that. It's just something to bring you down. So focus on what is good. If you are out there traveling about this morning, this afternoon, this evening, please keep yourself safe and keep your family members safe. Don't be distracted by being on your phone too much. Please do your part to stay safe. Make sure you wash your hands, use your hand sanitizer, and in some cases, if you feel you need to wear your mask, do that too. I always remind you of these things because I care. So please do your part to stay safe. Say that prayer when you need to. It's always important to do so. Well, I have a new business partner for the podcast, and the name of the company is Magic Mind. The product is an energy drink, and it's something to help you to have more energy, to have more focus, and of course to eliminate some stress. So the content of the product is filled with B12, B3, B2 vitamins, and of course other products. But you can find the product at magicmind.com/SBFavorThinking20. Once again, this energy drink product is Magic Mind, and you can find it at magicmind.com/SBFavorThinking20. By putting the SBFavorThinking20 at the end is a discount for you. So the website for the product to learn more about it is magicmind.com. But if you would like to purchase the product, you can purchase the product with a discount at magicmind.com/SBFavorThinking20. So thank you for your support, and make sure you check it out because it's a good product. If you are caffeine sensitive and you get a little jittery when you drink caffeine, this might not be for you, but you can recommend it to someone else because, like I said, it's a good product. If you would like to give to the podcast, you can give at Cash App, $SB Favor. Or you can give at Venmo. Once again, if you would like to give to the podcast, you can give at Cash App, $SB Favor, or you can give at Venmo, SB Favor. Thank you so much for your support and your donations. Well, I do have an inspirational quote for you today, and my inspirational quote is, be mindful again to focus on what elevates you and not what degrades you. Make decisions that will bring the best out of you. I'm going to repeat that quote again. Be mindful again to focus on what elevates you and not what degrades you. Make decisions that will bring the best out of you. Well, that inspirational quote is simply reminding us all to stay encouraged, to stay lifted, and what we should keep our minds on. Every single day, we all get several thoughts. Thoughts constantly fly through our mind from all directions. Good thoughts, bad thoughts, fearful thoughts, all kinds of thoughts. But we should always have discipline over what we think. We shouldn't just be sitting around just thinking about just anything. We shouldn't be at work or at home watching TV and just thinking about just anything. Anything's going through our mind and we're not challenging it. When something comes to your mind that is not good, in that moment you get to get rid of it. You don't have to sit there and bask on something that is not good for your mind or something that's not good for your spirit. Because eventually, if you sit and think about something that is not good long enough, you're going to start to feel bad. You're going to start to feel sad. You're going to start to feel discouraged, and you don't want that. So in the midst of you having your day, and as you go forward into your day, and as you wind down from your day, be mindful of what you are thinking, because we should maintain thoughts that will elevate us. It's impossible for us not to get a negative thought, because unfortunately we are in a situation in this life where there are negative things that are present. So negative thoughts come to our mind, but we don't have to bask in negative thoughts. We don't have to think about something negative all day long and all for a whole hour, the next 3 minutes, the next 4 minutes. When you get a negative thought, get rid of it. Challenge what you are thinking, and don't sit in a negative place in your mind and let it become a negative emotion. And it's just better to stay in a place with elevated thoughts. And what are elevated thoughts? What are they? Elevated thoughts are thoughts that encourage us, thoughts that help us to feel good about this moment, this life, thoughts that inspire us, thoughts that help us to have a better moment, a better day. Good thoughts, things that make you happy, things that motivate you to do something new, thoughts that help you to just be a better you, to be a more kind person, a more sweeter person. Elevating thoughts are not prideful thoughts. They're not haughty thoughts. Elevating thoughts are not proud thoughts, but elevating thoughts are good thoughts, healthy thoughts. And so that's what we should be mindful of. And we should not be basking and focused on negative thoughts that degrade us, thoughts that tell us, oh, you're never going to make it. You're just no good. You're just a terrible person. Oh, you shouldn't have did that in 1980 or 2005. You shouldn't have did that in 2010. Those type of thoughts, they degrade you. Why do they degrade you? They degrade you. Those type of thoughts degrade you because it will take you back, to a place you don't need to be in. So that's why I use the word degrade. Something that makes you less. Degrade means something that makes you less. If you start thinking about a unhealthy relationship you were in, and you wasn't supposed to be in that relationship, but you were in that unhealthy relationship. It was a degrading relationship. You don't have to sit around and think about it. You're past that now. You can think about the more healthy relationships you are in now. And of course, if you do think about something in your past, there's nothing wrong with referring to it based upon the lesson that you have learned. Yes. But don't focus on it to the point where you are rehearsing the emotions of what hurt you, and you are rehearsing the emotions of what was done to you. So don't focus on the things that degrade you. Focus on the things that elevate you, and make decisions and choices to help you to be a better you, to help you to be the best you. Make decisions and choices that bring light and life to you. Make decisions and choices that bring you joy. If it's going to bring you some kind of harsh, terrible consequence, then ask yourself the question, do you really want to do that? And I'm laughing because I'm thinking about food. I'm thinking about food because if you make a decision to eat something you're not supposed to be eating too much, if it's going to bring consequences, then don't eat it. Now, this type of scenario might be for you, it might be something else. It might be a choice to date a certain person. It might be a choice or a decision to have company with certain people. It might be something else. But I just happen to think about food to make a better decision, to be a better me. That's what I'm thinking about. But like I said, for you, it could be something else that you might have to do to make a decision to be a better you. But all that I'm saying is this: be mindful to do all that you know to do to live a quality life, because what elevates you mentally and spiritually and emotionally will help you. And when you make decisions to be a better you, of course, that will help you too. And we have to be mindful of these things. We have to be mindful of these things every single day. Why? Because that's the best thing for us. The best thing we could do every single day we live is do the things that we know that will help us to grow. That's what we should do every single day. We should always be mindful of those things. We should always be mindful of living a quality-filled life, not just for ourselves, but to help others to live a quality-filled life. We are in a moment in time, and we only have a certain amount of time. And I don't want to sound morbid or negative by saying this, but look at it like this. You are on a time clock to do all that is good. We all are on a clock to do all that is good. So don't waste your time with things that are not beneficial, and don't waste your time with things that don't elevate you, and don't waste your time with things that will degrade you, but invest your time in all that will make you a better you. It's very important that we are mindful of these things, because a house, a car, money in the bank, all that stuff will come to an end. All that stuff will not be useful one day. But what will be rewarding and useful is all that you do that is good. That will be useful and rewarding someday. Why? Because I believe that the Bible simply tells us we all got to answer to God one day. And I know there's somebody out there that said, there she go talking about God again. Well, guess what? I have to. Why? Because I believe in God. And I believe in what the Bible says. Not religiously, but spiritually. I believe that this time that we're in the earth, we're supposed to do all that is good. All that is good to and for one another. And when you spend your life and your time doing all that is good to and for one another, you've done something great. We must be mindful. We must really, really be mindful to focus on what elevates us. What elevates us to be better people? What elevates us to be better mothers, better sisters, better aunts? And I'm not talking about trying to be perfect and self-righteous. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about being human, being real, being true, being honest, and being genuine and authentic. Being the better you. So be mindful, again, as the inspirational quote says, be mindful again to focus on what elevates you and not what degrades you. Make decisions that will bring the best out of you. Don't make a decision if something triggers you to be the lesser part of you. Don't make a decision to do something you know you can't handle. Be honest with yourself. Don't make a decision to do something knowing you are not ready for what's to come. But make those decisions to understand who you are in the moment and to be the best you. Because you want to be honest with yourself when you make decisions. When you make a decision, you want to be very honest with yourself and, of course, with God. Don't make a decision just because, oh, well, I feel this is what I should do. Your feelings could be telling you to do the wrong thing. Your feelings could be telling you to do something that you are not ready. You're not ready for. So be honest with yourself. And when you are honest with yourself and you realize you are making a wrong decision, you don't have to feel bad about it in that moment. Maybe it's just the wrong timing. Because it's important to do those things and to seek and make choices and decisions that will bring the best out of us, not the worst out of us. Make decisions and choices that will be beneficial, not just for you selfishly, but make choices and decisions that will be beneficial for you, for others. Make decisions and choices that will help you to be an asset and not a liability. So just continue to simply be mindful. I hope that the rest of this week is very good for you. I pray that you continue to be safe and that you take heed and do all you know to do based upon what you desire to do when it comes to what is right and what is good. I thank you so much for taking the time to listen and share SB Favorite Thinking podcast. I need your help to continue to keep going. So please share this podcast with others and make sure you give. Give at Cash App, $ SB Favor, or you can give at Venmo at SB Favor. And once again, thank you so much for your support. If you need to reach me, you can reach me at sbfavor@yahoo.com via email. You can also find me on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter, which is now X. Make sure you subscribe to my YouTube channel. Make sure you click the bell, click like, leave me some feedback. Click the bell so that you can receive a notification each time there is a new episode of SB Favorite Thinking Podcast. I will be releasing new episodes every Monday. Every Monday, guarantee. That's my schedule. I will be releasing new episodes every Monday. So thank you so much for listening. And you have a good day and you stay safe. Talk to you soon.